The Haunting of Robbie Mannheim, a true tale of possession. It was the early 1940s, and a boy named Robbie Mannheim was living an ordinary life in the suburbs of Washington, D.C. But everything changed when he came into contact with a mysterious object, an ancient Ouija board his aunt had given him as a gift. At first, it seemed like harmless fun, but then, strange things began to happen. His family noticed objects moving on their own, and eerie scratching noises filled the walls at night. Most unsettling of all was the boy himself. As days passed, Robbie's behavior became more bizarre. He would speak in strange, guttural voices. His eyes rolled back in his head, and he would thrash about, defying the laws of nature. His once innocent face was twisted in anger and pain. Desperate, his family sought help from doctors, but they were unable to explain the boy's symptoms. They tried everything, from psychiatric evaluations to even physical treatments, but nothing worked. It was only when a priest, Father Halloran, heard of Robbie's plight that the family realized the terrifying truth: their son was possessed. Father Halloran, with no time to spare, contacted Father William Bodern, a veteran of the sacred art of exorcism. What followed was a series of grueling rituals conducted in the darkened rooms of the Mannheim home. The boy's torment was unimaginable. Convulsions so violent the bed shook, horrific screams that shattered the silence of the night, and strange marks that appeared on his body, as though something was clawing its way out from within. Each night, the battle between good and evil raged on, with Father Bodern pushing further into the darkness, calling upon every prayer and chant to banish the malevolent spirit. And yet, the demon fought back, using Robbie's body as its vessel to mock the holy rites and taunt the priests. The true horror, however, came when the boy's body defied all human logic. He levitated, hovering above his bed as the room grew colder than ice. Objects flew at the priests, and even the walls seemed to pulsate with an unholy energy. Father Bodern's faith would be tested beyond its limits, and he soon realized the strength of the demon was more terrifying than he had ever imagined. Despite the terrifying events, Robbie's story did not end in darkness. The exorcism was, at last, successful. But the price of victory came at a cost. Father Bodern was forever haunted by what he had witnessed, and the family never spoke of Robbie again. Years later, their story inspired a film, a chilling retelling of the horror that had gripped their home. The Exorcist, a film based on true events, terrified millions around the world, but few knew that the most horrifying part of the tale, the real story behind the exorcism, had never been fully revealed. Now, as you read this, know that the evil never truly left the Mannheim family, and those who delve too deeply into its secrets may be the next to encounter the darkness that still lingers, waiting for a new vessel. Remember to like and subscribe,